Good evening and welcome to the program Transforming Agriculture in Nigeria. I'm your uncle, Gabriel Ujile. One major landmark in the last year was the development of a soil health card initiative by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. This card is said to hold the key to revolutionizing the agricultural landscape. In order to ensure that it gets the support it needs, a series of activities were embarked upon by the ministry last year, which culminated in the engagement of Nigerian youths to develop a digital platform that will be used as database for the Nigeria Farmers Soil Health Card Scheme and also to facilitate soil testing and soil information dissemination. Our program tonight will review the Soil Health Card Scheme, the various activities, and particularly this competition by Nigerian youths to design a digital platform. I'm sure you would like to know who won and the details of the winning design. Please stay tuned for these details and more.
Every part of Nigeria has something to offer.
Transforming Agriculture in Nigeria starts with news from the diary of the ministry. In our lineup, Minister of Regional Development seeks collaboration with Agric Ministry to develop Nigeria's regions. Also, federal government signs $70 million contract with Outcomes International Trading Limited to enhance mechanization. Please stay tuned for details after this break. The Minister of State for Regional Development, Ubamegere Amadu, has sought for collaboration between the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security and the Ministry of Regional Development to develop the regions of the country. Ubamegere brought up the request during a recent courtesy visit to the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security in Abuja. Speaking during the visit, Megere, who explained that the Ministry of Regional Development was created in October 2024 and that the ministry has identified the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security as a key partner in ensuring the development of Nigeria's regions.
In line with our areas of partnership, we decided to visit your office and the ministry for the benefits accruable therefrom. There's no price for just saying that the economies of the commissions, especially those of the Northeast, Northwest, and indeed all development commissions are built around agric.
Responding, the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, appreciated his counterpart from the Ministry of Regional Development, adding that his ministry would be ready for partnership to identify genuine farmers in the regions and other areas of partnership to enhance food security and development.
Regional development aspect that you mentioned, especially going back in those good old days, back in the days when cocoa, groundnuts, palm oil, rubber were supreme in terms of agricultural production. And this is also our mandate, because that was the mandate given to us and the push given to us by Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to make sure that we are self-sustainable and we achieve food security for this country.
In an effort to enhance agricultural mechanization in Nigeria, the federal government of Nigeria has signed a memorandum of understanding with Outcomes International Trading Limited, dealers of John Deere tractors in Nigeria, for outright procurement of 2,000 tractors, 100 combine harvesters, among other equipment and training. The memorandum of understanding was signed recently at the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security in Abuja. The Executive Secretary of the National Agricultural Development Fund, Muhammad Ibrahim, signed the MOU on behalf of the federal government, while Chijioke Okoli, the country director, Outcomes International Trading Limited, signed on behalf of the company.
Convened a stakeholder engagement where we invited international and local stakeholders within the mechanization sector, and they deliberated on different parts or different forms of implementation for a large-scale mechanization program. We have also had a visitation to a farm where John Deere tractors, the John Deere model farm, and have also engaged on some very rigorous and intensive negotiations of the terms and conditions of this contract. This has now culminated in us finally coming to an agreement that entails all the terms and conditions agreed to. And with your approval, we are here to sign that agreement between the National Agri Development Fund and AGCOMS, who are the legal dealers of John Deere within this section of the globe.
The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Senator Abubakar Kyari, who supervised the signing of the MOU, stated that the procurement of the tractors and other equipment is one of the mechanization programs of the federal government.
So with this, I think we have initiated the mechanization program, the Renewed Hope mechanization program, which seeks to increase and, in fact, quadruple our production, which we have challenges with because of mechanization. As you also know, we have been having a decline in farmer population in terms of we have aging farmer population now, and the youths, the young people are actually running away from agriculture simply because of the treasury involved in agriculture. But with the mechanization policy of the Renewed Hope mechanization policy of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that will be an incentive and something that will attract the young and also women into agriculture.
Also speaking in an interview with journalists after the signing of the MOU, the country director of AGCOMS International Trading Limited, Chijoke Okoli, stated that this contract is not just for procurement of the equipment, but also for the establishment of a tractor assembly plant and training to ensure sustainability of the program and the longevity of the tractor.
So the assembly plant plays a very crucial role because the people that will be opportune to go through the process with us will have the opportunity of having first-hand visibility on what it takes to put it together. So we can be rest assured that this unit can confidently give us years, possibly decades of actual work on the field.
Imagine a Nigeria where farmers make use of technology to predict the type of crops to plant and as well as the yield they could have per hectare. Imagine a seamless operation where farmers could be in their farms and vicinities and request for soil testing and have it at their fingertips. Well, this possibility is now a driving force in the nation's quest to utilize digital technology to ensure climate-smart agriculture. And Nigerian youths have designed a way to make this possible and therefore take the agricultural sector into this realm of possibilities. In our next segment, Records of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, we are reviewing the revolutionary Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme with a focus on the Youth Hackathon for Climate Smart Technology, a program organized by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, and the impact of the technology being developed. Sit back and watch.
The Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme is an initiative of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security through its Department of Agricultural Land and Climate Change Management Services to develop cards that have an assessment of soil in farmlands in terms of nutrient composition, which will be arrived at through soil testing and analysis. The card will also make recommendations on the type of fertilizer to use and the quantity to apply, including water management practices.
The soil health card at the point is going to tell us what is the health status of a particular piece of land so that a farmer can make an informed decision in terms of what kind of crop can I grow here, what kind of crop can I grow during the rainy season, what kind of crop can I grow during the dry season, what kind of crop can I grow at any point in the farming season. So the soil health card also is very, very, very important for investors who want to invest in agri subsectors.
In 2024, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security inaugurated a committee to work towards the development of the Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme. Subsequently, a stakeholder workshop was organized in Abuja to brainstorm on how the Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme could be developed. Following this development, a stakeholder consultative meeting was also held in Kano to get the buy-in of state governments, farmers, and other stakeholders in the northern region. During the meeting, sensitization was done on the Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme, and it was validated by key stakeholders from the 19 northern states, such as Commissioners of Agriculture, State Chairman of All Farmers Association of Nigeria, State Coordinators of Small-Scale Women Farmers Organization in Nigeria, development partners, professionals in the field of soil science, among others.
We have started on the national level. We have written to all institutions being sponsored by the federal government to supply all soil information, and we have been using it to build a database.
A similar sensitization and validation workshop was also held in Ibadan, where the stakeholders in the southern region of Nigeria were also sensitized and the scheme was validated. One thing that is very fundamental and agreed by the stakeholders in both the northern Nigeria and southern part of the country is the use of digital platform to facilitate the Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme.
It will help us in the sense that we will, after this thing, we will get it down to the grassroots, we'll get it down to the small-scale women farmers, and encourage them and advise them and tell them what to do to the soil so that they will produce.
Following the successful buy-in and sensitization exercises, the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security engaged Nigerian youths to develop a digital platform that would serve as a website to host the database of the Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme, and also to facilitate soil testing, analysis, and results in a seamless manner. This was between the 9th and 13th December 2024. The workshop and competition was tagged Youth Hackathon for Climate Smart Technology.
Hackathon is an innovation competition where teams look for solutions to one or several challenges in a short period. Hackathon often combines multidisciplinary and one-time team collaboration. Solutions are usually produced during the hackathon, and participants are mentored by experts.
This is called Youth Hackathon for Climate Smart Technology. An hackathon program is a program where people come together. In this case, youth, Nigerian youth, come together to brainstorm like a workshop and look at the best solution for climate smart technology.
The mission of these Nigerian youths in this hall is to bring digital solutions that would help in soil testing and information sharing among the key stakeholders in the agricultural space.
Well, what I want you to key into is we aim to develop solutions that enhance soil health assessment, improve agricultural productivity.
The workshop was designed to, amongst other things, ensure Nigerian youth inclusivity in the process of developing the Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card, build a digital solution for Nigeria climate smart agriculture, empower the youth, create networking among the youth, and for the youth to put their schemes into testing.
We thought it wise that, okay, what can we do to involve the youth? So let's bring the youth on board, and that's the essence for this competition. We want you to develop a predictive model that can give soil fertilizer recommendations for our farmers. That is the primary objective of this competition. So the best youth that comes out with this innovation is going to be given a prize.
In case you just tuned in, the program is Transforming Agriculture in Nigeria, and we just reviewed the various activities that have taken place to promote the Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme, ending with a hackathon and workshop organized for the involvement of Nigerian youths in developing a digital platform to facilitate Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme. In another segment, Partnership for Development, we shall look at how teamwork played out, the platforms the various groups developed, and the impact the platforms would make in the nation's quest for food security. Keep watching.
The development of any solution to human problems begins with the ideation stage. The youths in this workshop began the development of a digital platform to facilitate Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme by sharing the ideas they have on the subject matter. For Group 1 in the competition led by Isaac Ovie, a product and software developer, the platform to be developed is to facilitate farmers having accounts in the platform, requests for soil testing, soil doctors having access to the soil test request, and government overseeing the process, among others.
The idea is that we have the farmer create an account, requests that his or her farmland be tested for different kind of things, right? And then the soil specialist or technician or whoever would assist the farmer in getting the exact soil composition of that particular farmland or piece of land.
For Group 2, led by Bati Mehing Emmanuel, the idea was to develop a platform that would facilitate sustainable food system in Nigeria.
Our approach is powered by the MEN stack, a modern and robust technology stack that guarantees stability, performance, and ease of integration. The MEN stack components are as follows: React.js. React.js is a dynamic and responsive user interface for seamless user interactions. And then 2, the Node.js, which is for the backend, and then the API, a scalable server environment that handles data requests and business logic.
The group also pledged to develop user-friendly platforms, among other features, to make it functional and attractive.
The farmer's journey begins with registering and logging into their personalized dashboard where they can perform the following tasks. So a farmer can be able to register and log in. So a farmer can create an account and securely log into the system. And then number 2, farm management. If a farmer can also manage farm plots across different locations.
For Group 3, the platform they would build would ensure interaction between the farmers and the soil doctors, as well as the provision of SMS for local farmers who might not be proficient in surfing the internet.
The system aims to connect the farmer to the government official, which I can call the soil agent now. So on the farmer's end, the farmer just needs to register on this system and then give us an information of what his farmland looks like, the location, maybe provide a picture to tell us the location of where the farmland is located, and then request for a soil agent.
The coding got started, and in less than 48 hours, these intelligent Nigerian youths were able to develop a platform that could facilitate the Nigeria Soil Health Card Scheme. The various platforms developed were then presented. Group 1's presentation had feature page to give information about the platform, video to educate the user, USSD feature to enable farmers to create an account, interactive map, frequently asked questions, among other features.
The platform basically, we imagine a landing page that basically will explain what the system is about, because most people would not know. So there is that education aspect of it that people need to know that, oh, okay, this is what the whole system is about. And that's what that particular place is talking about, the whole ecosystem, the 360 degree of the whole project.
The platform developed by Group 1 will also enable farmers to take soil samples by themselves, as well as facilitate requests for a soil doctor to come for sample collection if the farmer has no capacity to take the sample. It also encompasses the use of the National Identification Number to ensure genuine farmers and other users.
When a farmer comes here, the first thing he will do is he will create an account, right? It's all about, for you to get access to the system, you need to create an account. So when you hit on create an account, you'll be asked for your name. So we imagine that there will be a scenario whereby someone would want, we imagine that every Nigerian that is at the farming age should be able to have a name.
Group 2 also presented a similar platform which facilitates both the farmers and the soil scientists in soil testing and information sharing among stakeholders.
These are the tests that has been created. So now we can now view them and then see their details. Then we can now accept. Then after we accept, then we can now go to the test. Here we can see all of the requests that the agent has worked on before. In this way, we're supposed to have an algorithm in place to check for the request that is around that particular agent.
Group 3 also provided a digital solution that enables farmers to create accounts, upload images of their land, among other features.
I want to farm. I have 3 plots. I have 4 plots. How many can this land help me farm? Can I get rice here? Can I get beans here? Can I get yam here? Can I get corn? So the idea is, a farmer creates a plot. right? So I go to my farmland. I have like 3 hectares of land, and I pick them one by one. So if I have these parts, so I create a plot here. Let me say create a plot, upload the image. The reason why we're using image, this is why we suggested image, is because you need to know, apart from just physical outlook, you need to know, like maybe if you have a Google map that shows this particular part where the farm is located.
The Team 1, led by Isaac Ovie, a graduate of Joseph Sarwan Tarka University, Makoti, came up with the best solution and was awarded 2.5 million naira and a laptop. Team 3, that came second in the competition, was awarded 1.5 million naira and a laptop, while Team 2, who came third, was awarded 1 million naira and a laptop.
I want to thank God first for the opportunity, and I also want to thank the people, the Ministry of Agriculture that organized this. That question is a tough one because it's a teamwork. My company is Ant Hub, basically about the ants on the floor, right? We come together and we build things. So I think that if there is anything that could define why we got to this place, is teamwork. And I don't take that for granted. And I believe that's basically what would have made us to stand out.
For the IT consultant of the Youth Hackathon for Climate Smart Technology, Nigerian youths who participated in the program have demonstrated a capacity to build technology solutions for Nigeria.
Oh, obviously. We spent the last 4 days looking at various areas of possibility, various solutions that can be deployed for climate change technology. What I've seen is that Nigeria has got a lot of potentials, right? Nigeria has got a lot of potentials. What they have demonstrated in the last 4 days is that they've done a lot of work. And you could see from the presentation they've just finished now that they've been able to look at the various areas, covered almost everything. But they have not covered everything 100% because no solution can achieve full functionality in 100%. I mean, in 3 to 4 days. But so far, so good. They've done very well, and they've got a lot of potential. And because we have a lot of mentors around also, people like us that have had 20, 25 years experience in IT building solutions, we've been able to also we've been able to sit down with them, and then we've been able to also unhold them, push them, point them in the right direction in terms of add this functionality to it to make a better solution.
The group that came first and second would be expected to work together to enhance what they have done and make it more suitable for use for the Nigeria Farmer Soil Health Card Scheme. For a director in the Department of Agricultural, Land and Climate Change Management Services, Bello Muhammad, who presented the award, the smart solutions developed by the Nigeria youths are commendable, and the ministry would continue to engage Nigerian youths in finding solutions to food insecurity.
If you look at the program, you see that it is the youth that are in that program. We want to use these technologies through our youth. We want to engage our youth so that through that they can be able to contribute their quota in terms of food production. But you looking at their own technology they have, you see the youth they have here, we gave them a gift. Through that gift also they can use whatever they learn. We want them to continue over what they have learned and discuss here. The program will not stop here. They will continue using this technology so that they can be able to harness the wisdom over the program so that they can help in attaining the food security in our own country.
When all hands are on deck, the nation's quest for food security in the face of climate change can be guaranteed. This is where we end tonight's episode of the program. Keep a date with us again, same time, same station next week for another interesting episode. Bye for now.